Are you wondering about the time needed to produce good quality items to the time needed for the overall production of a shift as part of your overall equipment effectiveness? Are you struggling with verifying quality accuracy? Are you wondering how performance, quality, and availability are affecting your throughput? This is achieved by optimizing your overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE. Hi, I'm Michael Jewson. I'm a Senior Solution Architect at Engineering Industries Excellence. I've helped manufacturers in all industries roll out SAP digital manufacturing in complex environments to capture data from the shop floor to calculate overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE. OEE is calculated by multiplying performance, quality, and availability of the metrics on the shop floor and is used to measure manufacturing productivity to get the best performance of the equipment, line, area of the plant. As part of the OEE calculation, quality is just one part of the equation. A recurring challenge we see is attempting to capture that time needed for the production of good quality items. It is typically very difficult for the team to gather all the data from paperwork and then verify the data in a timely fashion to truly understand quality accuracy of the shop floor. Utilizing SAP digital manufacturing with machine monitoring, standard rates, shifts, and throughput, we can collect the data in real time to evaluate the quality KPI. In this video, we'll focus on the quality part of the OEE calculation. For one of our projects, we leveraged SAP digital manufacturing to capture the yield and scrap quantities produced in a shift and the standard rate at which units are supposed to be produced, along with the amount of time that the equipment was available for production. This information combined allowed us to calculate the quality KPI on the shop floor. SAP's standard calculation for the quality KPI is compare the time needed for the production of good quality items to the time needed for the overall production of a shift, yield, and scrap by dividing the value operating time by the net production time. The value operating time is calculated by removing the quality loss from the net operating time. The quality loss is obtained by multiplying the number of poor quality items, or scrap, by the designed speed or standard rate. Basically, the value operating time expresses how much time was used for the production of good quality items. The net operating time is the time required to produce the actual quantities, both yield and scrap, based on the designated speed. In other words, the net operating time is the amount of time that was available for production minus the performance loss or loss of speed. Utilizing SAP digital manufacturing to capture these results was invaluable by both management and the operations team to understand where quality impacted the overall equipment effectiveness and how it could be enhanced with future process improvement implementations. We can see that our standard rate for material and operations have been configured for our materials, showing that we should be able to process a unit in about 20 seconds. Here, we will show from the shop floor operator's perspective the production operator dashboard, or POD, that now contains two shop floor control numbers for a particular order, one less as that it was done in the previous video for performance. Selecting this SFC allows the operator to start work on it. The operator presses the start button to initiate the process and start the clock. They can review the work instructions associated with this operation and assemble components. Once all the actions have been performed at this operation, the operator presses the complete button. The SFC is now done at this operation and moves to the next. The operator will repeat the same process for this operation. However, they will notice that there was a quality issue for this unit and it needs to be scrapped. They will initiate the nonconformance process, select the scrap option, log it, and complete it. And we can now see that this unit has been scrapped. From the OEE dashboard, we can now select the quality and see that the quality has changed because we have one selected SFC that was scrapped. and selecting the OEE tab, we can now see that our quality has now been reduced down to 75%. One thing I always recommend is to leverage technology to capture all the information in real time and remove as much, if not all, paperwork from the shop floor. This will greatly improve the efficiency, reliability, and accuracy of the data that is captured to be able to run your manufacturing process more effectively. That's a quick take from the field. Follow us for more insights from our engineering index experts. Be sure to watch the next part of our video series where we'll focus on the availability calculation within OEE.